Hi, this is Mark Reiner from Silent Inflammation Lab. Today I read peer-reviewed studies on forget calorie counting. These 5 eating windows may quiet chronic inflammation. Let me share what surprised me most. Right now, countless adults over 55 are silently experiencing chronic inflammation, a hidden force that's steadily compromising their health and vitality. But here's what nobody is telling you about how to genuinely address it. New research shows a specific eating window reduced absolute fat mass by 8.65% with no changes in calorie intake. What I'm about to show you goes against everything mainstream diet culture has taught you for decades. Before we begin, this is not medical advice. I am sharing what peer-reviewed research suggests. Always speak with your doctor before changing your routine. Today, we're diving deep into groundbreaking insights from researchers whose work has appeared in prestigious journals like International Journal of Obesity, 2005, Cell Metabolism, and Journal of Translational Medicine. We'll explore 5 key eating windows and a crucial guiding principle, forming a comprehensive strategy that moves beyond calorie counting. Get ready to discover our powerful 6-item ranking to quiet chronic inflammation after 60. We're starting our countdown with eating window number 5, the 12-hour window. This is perhaps the most gentle introduction to time-restricted eating, and it's a window that many people already adhere to naturally without even realizing it. The mechanism here is simple. By restricting your food intake to a 12-hour period and fasting for the remaining 12 hours, you give your body a consistent break from digestion. This allows your digestive system to rest and repair, potentially reducing the inflammatory burden that constant eating can impose. Think of it as a daily reset button for your internal systems. When your body isn't perpetually breaking down food, it can redirect energy towards cellular repair and waste removal, processes that are crucial for managing inflammation. This gentle approach can help stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the night, which in turn can prevent spikes that contribute to systemic inflammation. Research suggests that even small changes in eating patterns can have an impact. For instance, a study published in International Journal of Obesity, 2005, by Rebello C.J., Zhang D., Anderson J.C. et al., 2025, compared a 14-10 eating window to a 12-12 group. While the focus of that particular finding was on breath acetone levels, the underlying principle is that differing eating windows elicit different metabolic responses. In this context, a 12-12 window, while a good starting point, may not induce as pronounced metabolic shifts as tighter windows. The mechanism continues to build on this idea of metabolic rest. During the fasting period, your body begins to shift from burning glucose for energy to burning stored fat, a state known as mild ketosis. This metabolic flexibility is thought to be beneficial for reducing inflammation, as it can improve insulin sensitivity and reduce oxidative stress. It's a foundational step towards greater metabolic health. But here's the catch. For some, a 12-hour eating window might not be enough to trigger significant anti-inflammatory benefits, especially if the food choices within that window are still pro-inflammatory. It's a stepping stone, not necessarily the ultimate destination for everyone. If you're accustomed to grazing late into the evening, this window offers a simple, achievable goal to start with. It's about building consistency and allowing your body to adapt without feeling deprived. It sets the stage for more advanced strategies. We score the 12-hour eating window a 6 out of 10 for its accessibility and foundational benefits, but recognize its potential limitations for profound inflammatory reduction. Moving on to our number 4 eating window, the 14-hour window. This means you're eating all your meals within a 10-hour time frame and fasting for 14 hours. This slight adjustment from the 12-hour window can make a noticeable difference in metabolic benefits and consequently in inflammation management. The mechanism behind the 14-hour window centers on extending the period where your body taps into its fat reserves for energy. By fasting for 14 hours, you push past the initial glycogen depletion phase and encourage your body to transition into a state of mild ketosis more consistently. This metabolic switch is key for several reasons. Burning fat for fuel, rather than constantly relying on glucose, can reduce the production of reactive oxygen species, which are known contributors to cellular damage and inflammation. Furthermore, A longer fasting period allows for a more robust activation of cellular repair processes, including autophagy, where your cells clean out damaged components. This cellular housekeeping is vital for overall health and plays a significant role in reducing chronic inflammation. The study we mentioned earlier by Rebello C.J., Zhang D., Anderson J.C. et al. 2025, published in International Journal of Obesity, 2005, highlighted metabolic shifts in different eating windows. Specifically, their finding noted that from weeks 4 to 8, breath acetone levels were lower in the 14-10 compared to the 12-12 group. Between group difference, 545 plus 2.1 parts per million, mean plus SC, PM, 0.012. While breath acetone is an indicator of fat metabolism and ketosis, lower levels in the 14-10 group compared to 12-12 might seem counterintuitive if higher ketosis is the goal. However, this finding needs to be interpreted within the full context of the study's design and other metabolic markers. Generally, a longer fasting window, like 14 hours, is intended to promote metabolic flexibility and fat oxidation, which are often linked to anti-inflammatory benefits. The mechanism continues to involve improved insulin sensitivity. When you reduce the frequency of eating, your body produces less insulin, giving your cells a break from constant signaling. Over time, this can lead to better insulin sensitivity, which is crucial for preventing metabolic dysfunction and the low-grade inflammation often associated with it, especially in adults over 60. But here's the catch. Transitioning to a 14-hour fast might feel challenging initially. You might experience some hunger pangs or a dip in energy as your body adapts to using fat for fuel. It requires a bit more discipline than the 12-hour window, and consistency is paramount to seeing benefits. Also, ensure your meals within the 10-hour window are nutrient-dense and anti-inflammatory to maximize the positive effects. If you're filling your eating window with processed foods, the benefits will be significantly diminished. We score the 14-hour eating window as 7 out of 10. It's a powerful step up from the 12-hour window, offering more pronounced metabolic benefits for inflammation management, provided you commit to it consistently and wisely. Our third eating window is the highly popular 16-hour window. This means you're consuming all your meals within an 8-hour period and fasting for 16 hours. This particular pattern, often referred to as 16.8 time-restricted eating, has garnered significant attention in the research community for its potential health benefits, including its impact on chronic inflammation. The mechanism here is a more intensified version of what we've discussed for shorter windows. A 16-hour fast provides an even longer window for your body to fully engage in fat burning and cellular repair processes. This extended fasting period is often considered the sweet spot for many individuals looking to optimize metabolic health and reduce inflammation. During the 16-hour fast, your body's cells are encouraged to undergo robust autophagy, clearing out damaged proteins and organelles, which directly contributes to reducing cellular stress and inflammation. Moreover, this longer fast can lead to more significant improvements in insulin sensitivity and a reduction in systemic inflammation markers. By consistently giving your pancreas a break from insulin production, you help regulate blood sugar more effectively and prevent the inflammatory cascades triggered by high glucose levels. A compelling study by Sampieri A., Paoli A., Spinello G. et al. 2024, published in Journal of Translational Medicine, provided significant insights into the effects of this specific eating pattern. Their findings indicated that in the ITT analysis, TRE 16.8 reduced body mass, 2.46%, P-area 0.103, and absolute fat mass, 8.65%, P-0.1, with no changes in lean soft tissue and in calorie intake. This is a crucial finding because it suggests that the benefits of 16.8 time-restricted eating on body composition, specifically reducing fat mass, can occur even without intentional calorie restriction. Losing excess body fat, especially visceral fat around organs, is a well-established strategy for reducing chronic inflammation, as adipose tissue itself can be a source of inflammatory compounds. The fact that this was achieved without changes in calorie intake highlights the power of when you eat, not just what or how much. But here's the catch. While highly effective, the 16-hour window requires a stronger commitment and careful planning of your 8-hour eating window. Ensuring you consume adequate nutrients, protein, and healthy fats within those 8 hours is essential to avoid nutrient deficiencies and maintain energy levels. Some individuals might find it challenging to stick to this pattern initially, and it's important to ease into it gradually. Additionally, while the study showed no changes in lean soft tissue, always pay attention to your body's signals and ensure you're getting enough protein to support muscle mass, especially as we age. We score the 16-hour eating window an 8 out of 10. It offers substantial benefits for fat loss and metabolic health, making it a powerful tool in your anti-inflammatory arsenal, but demands consistency and smart nutritional choices within your eating window. Our number 2 item isn't a specific window, but rather the fundamental principles of time-restricted eating itself. This category encompasses the overarching concept of aligning your eating patterns with your body's natural circadian rhythms. The mechanism of time-restricted eating, or TRE, goes beyond just the duration of your fast. It emphasizes the importance of eating within a consistent, typically earlier, window that supports your body's internal clock. Our bodies are designed to process food more efficiently during daylight hours and to rest and repair during the night. Disrupting this rhythm through late-night eating can throw off hormonal balance, impair metabolism, and fuel chronic inflammation. TRE helps to synchronize your metabolism with your natural sleep-wake cycle, optimizing processes like digestion, hormone regulation, and cellular repair. This synchronization can lead to improved gut health, reduced oxidative stress, and a more balanced immune response, all contributing to a quieter inflammatory state. Understanding that human physiology is incredibly complex and multifactorial is key. Researchers are constantly striving to unravel these complexities, with some even developing advanced analytical models to predict health outcomes by identifying clinical variables. For instance, the work by Zhao Wei, Zhang R., Zhong Wei et al., 2022, published in Frontiers in Cellular and Infection Microbiology, showcases how deep learning models are used to identify clinical variables associated with death of pneumonia patients. While this specific research focuses on pneumonia, it highlights the intricate and interconnected nature of physiological responses and the need for a holistic understanding of health, which is what TRE aims to achieve by respecting the body's natural rhythms. It's not just about the hours you fast, but about living in harmony with your internal clock. However, it's crucial to acknowledge that not all forms of fasting are beneficial, and extreme or poorly managed fasting can have detrimental effects. For example, research by Ozkan M., Guo Z., Valenzuela-Ripoll C. et al. 2023, published in Cell Metabolism, identified that both sustained alternate-day fasting and a TFEB-GDF15 pathway exacerbate doxorubicin cardiotoxicity. While this finding relates to a specific context of chemotherapy, it underscores the importance of caution and the need for individual assessment when considering more aggressive fasting protocols like alternate-day fasting. The mechanism of TRE, when applied correctly, focuses on consistency and sustainability, avoiding the pitfalls of extreme deprivation. But here's the catch. The effectiveness of TRE hinges on consistency and quality within your eating window. Simply restricting your eating time without paying attention to nutrient density can undermine its benefits. Also, for some individuals, particularly those with certain health conditions or on specific medications, TRE might not be appropriate. Always consult your doctor before adopting any new eating pattern. We score time-restricted eating basics a 9 out of 10. It's a powerful, evidence-backed strategy for managing inflammation, but requires a thoughtful and personalized approach, honoring both the science and your individual health needs. And now for our number 1 item, the most crucial principle for quieting chronic inflammation. Listen to your body. This isn't an eating window, but rather the essential skill that underpins the success of any dietary or lifestyle intervention. The mechanism of listening to your body, also known as interoceptive awareness, involves tuning into your internal signals. Hunger, fullness, energy levels, mood, and how different foods and eating patterns make you feel. Chronic inflammation can often manifest subtly with symptoms like persistent fatigue, joint discomfort, brain fog, or digestive issues. By developing a heightened awareness of these internal cues, you become your own best health detective. This allows you to identify which eating windows, which foods, and which routines genuinely support your well-being and reduce inflammatory responses, rather than blindly following a rigid plan. Understanding your body's unique responses is paramount. Research has explored the nuances of interoceptive awareness across different populations. For instance, Chensova Dutton Y.E. Zokodofor, 2014, in their study published in Emotion, Washington, D.C., noted that although average levels of coherence between these measures were low across groups, West Africans showed higher levels of interoceptive awareness, but lower levels of interoceptive accuracy than European Americans. This highlights that while awareness of internal states can vary culturally and individually, the practice of tuning in is universally beneficial. Interoceptive awareness is about noticing these subtle changes and responding appropriately. Are you truly hungry, or is it boredom? Does that late-night snack disrupt your sleep and leave you feeling sluggish the next day? Does a tighter eating window leave you feeling energized or depleted? The answers to these questions are unique to you. This skill empowers you to adjust your eating windows, food choices, and lifestyle habits in a way that truly aligns with your body's needs, leading to sustainable anti-inflammatory benefits. But here's the catch. Developing interoceptive awareness takes practice and patience. In a world of external cues and diet rules, we often lose touch with our innate bodily wisdom. It requires slowing down, paying attention, and sometimes experimenting to see what works best for you. It's not about perfection, but about consistent, mindful self-observation. Don't be discouraged if it feels unfamiliar at first. Just like any skill, it improves with practice. We score Listen to Your Body a perfect 10 out of 10. Without this fundamental ability, even the most scientifically sound eating windows may fall short, because ultimately, your body is the best guide to its own healing. All right, let's recap our 6-item ranking for quieting chronic inflammation after 60, starting from number 6 and working our way up to number 1. At number 6, we have the foundational concept of ditching calorie counting. Our entire discussion today emphasizes that when you eat, and the quality of your food often matters more than strict calorie restriction for managing inflammation. Coming in at number 5, we have the 12-hour eating window. This is your gentle entry point, offering a basic metabolic reset and a score of 6 out of 10 for its accessibility. At number 4, the 14-hour eating window, providing a more pronounced metabolic shift towards fat burning and cellular repair, scoring 7 out of 10. Our number 3 strategy is the popular TRE 16-hour eating window, a powerful tool for fat loss and metabolic health, scoring 8 out of 10. At number 2, we have the overarching principles of time-restricted eating basics, focusing on circadian alignment and avoiding extreme fasting, earning a solid 9 out of 10. And finally, our number 1, the most crucial item for long-term success. Listen to your body, your ultimate guide to personalized anti-inflammatory living, scoring a perfect 10 out of 10. Now for your 30-day challenge, choose one of these eating windows, starting with the 12-hour if you're new to this, and commit to it for 30 days. Take a photo of yourself today, and then take another photo in 30 days. Pay close attention to how you feel, your energy levels, your sleep, any changes in discomfort, and your mental clarity. This isn't just about weight, it's about vitality and reducing inflammation from within. If you found this information valuable, please consider subscribing to the Silent Inflammation Lab. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next chapter in decoding the hidden drivers of chronic inflammation. Share this video with a friend or family member who might benefit from these insights. Your support helps us continue to bring you evidence-based strategies for a healthier, more vibrant life after 60. Thank you for joining us, and remember, your health journey is a powerful, ongoing exploration. We'll see you in the next video. If this changed how you see this topic, consider subscribing. We're quietly building a library of research-driven explorations into how aging actually works inside the body, and how the simplest daily choices may matter more than the most complicated supplements.